bruh, I am baffed. I don't know what's going on. Let's find out. Okay, so we're here today with a little video about trying to order a figure of Angel from Japan, specifically Kotobukiya, and the problem is it doesn't look like it's actually possible, and I don't understand why. Now, if you know Angel, you know that Kotobukiya is producing right here, as you can see, and I'm going to zoom in because you know it's useful to zoom in, isn't it? Right, you know that she is a very, very popular character, and the new figures from Kotobukiya are very, very quite popular, I should say. I'm trying to not sound like a pervert because this particular figure is quite well built, right? I'll give you a quick look over without trying to look like a pervert, but you know, she's pretty well built, and it's good for the birthday cake, if you know what I mean. Oh dear. Right, so yeah, she's very pretty. Let's put it that way, right? You know, the typical style of this artist. And the thing is, right, Kotobukiya, what they like to do is release a figure with a bonus item, and in this case, it's the face. They've got a separate face, as you can see here, and Angel, you know, you could call her many things, maybe a psychopath, but she's very particular in that way that she's a bit kooky, I think is the best description. Maybe there's a Japanese term for this, but she's a bit of a mental case, right? And so she's got this kind of jokey, funny little Miss Devil persona while she's kicking your nuts. And this face is only available from the Kotobukiya website. The problem is when you try to order it, right, it tells you, you could order it, but we can't sell it outside of Japan. And you're like, what? But it says here it's licensed only for sale in Japan. And you're like, well, why? Okay, to be fair, maybe you know, in your particular negotiation with SNK, they said, okay, you know, if you want a global license, that's going to cost you more money. But the thing is, what baffles me is that this normally doesn't seem to make any difference, because you know you've got your production, whatever, yeah, but then you've got your resellers. So, for example, you could go to various other, you know, they sell it to a reseller like Ami or any other of the popular anime merchandise sellers, and you're like, what's your problem, bruv? You sold it in Japan, so it's now technically sold, and the reseller gets to do whatever they like with it. So I'm like, what's the issue? What's the issue here? And I guess Kotobukiya wants to have the exclusive, and this is where we start getting the whole mess, right? Because it's so bad now that you can't even buy it with using a proxy service. So if you don't know what a proxy service is, normally there's a little group, a company, let's call it a company in Japan. They buy the stuff, pretending, officially not pretending, but they buy it, and they say, okay, we're Japanese, right? So there's no problem with, oh, we were selling it overseas. No, it's a Japanese company. They buy it for you on your behalf, and then they simply send it to you, right? It's like, way done. It's got here so bad that it says, if we find out that one of those companies is trying to order for you, we're going to cancel the order. And you're like, what? I mean, it says we may. I mean, and this is a translation, but I'm like, bruv, wait, what? Because of course, if you're using a proxy service, right, There's a little bit of charge on top, right? They're not responsible for the taxes you might have to pay when it arrives in your country. But the point is, it solves so many problems. So you might remember SNK, and they had an account with one of the proxy services. I can't remember, and they said as well, we can't buy it, right? Because Kotobukiya is blocking, right? Literally blocking the order, and you're like, well, what? How are we supposed to get, bruv? How are we supposed to get this figure now, right? It's like, okay, a lot of the proxy services are quite, there's not that many, so they're gonna know which company it is, and they're like, right, no, sorry, no, we're not gonna sell it to you. Wait, what, bruv? What? And so it's really bizarre, right? Kotobukiya, like, what are you doing, man? You want to make money or not? Because like this figure should sell quite well, right? The pre-order is open until May. And it's 18k yen, right? That's not cheap, right? If I go to Ami, and it's just so weird. You go to Ami, right? The pre-order is 15k, like 15.7k, right? And you're like, that's awesome, right? And they've got some great pictures up. I'll show you a couple of pictures now, right? Sorry for I'll try to move my lovely face out of the way so you can see it properly without any of that stuff, right? But I'm like, bruv, the figure is awesome, right? Right? Don't ban me, right? Okay, I mean, I didn't take these pictures, right? I did not take these pictures, okay? And you're like, whoa, right? Cake for everyone and various fruits don't know why are coming to mind. And Ami's taken some great pictures. Look at this, right? The website's not very good. I'm like, why is this not full screen? Where's the full screen button? There's no click. I can't do anything. It's like, why are the websites, some of these websites, they're so like 1980s, bruv. You're like, what's going on? Right, but look at this, bruv. Right? I'm like, they really like this figure. And I think they're very well got the right. I can't even put these sentences. What are sentences, bruv? You don't need a sentence. Look, this thing, bruv. Right, is awesome, right? And I'm thinking I might have to just buy it from Ami. I'm just like, enough of this crap, bruv. Just get that. Order it from Ami. Get it sent over, right? May or may not be taxes, but I mean it's already like 3k less than ordering it from Kotobukiya, and I'm like, the face is cool, right? The exclusive face, yes, it's fun, it's cool. Is it worth? Not is it? The problem, of course, here is if you're a collector and you're an Angel fan, you do want to get this face because it's one of those things where. You know that very well. After the pre-orders are closed, the next time you see this thing, it's going to be double the price, triple the price, right? Because it's the exclusive. If you're a fan, this is what you want. You want the exclusive, right? If you're a so-so fan, not super hardcore crazy nut, then you just get the normal one. Put the one, put that normal one, stick it on your shelf, and hope that nobody. Makes judgments about you, right? Because I like fighting games. That's it. Okay, good. I think that's nothing else to say, right? But anyway, if anyone has any ideas, I'd like to please leave a comment and let me know what you think I should do or how to bypass this situation. But it looks like Kotobukiya has the lockdown on this process, and I'm like. It sucks. I'm like, why? Yeah, I kind of want this face. Really, it's just it's an investment. Really, you could just get it, maybe buy two, right? Get this face, leave it on the shelf, wait a couple of years. Scalp. No. You need to open the box and enjoy it, of course. Let me know what you think. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and I'll see you all next time. Take it easy, everybody. See you on the stream, maybe.